gonna do? It's a raid! Everything up for
Come and get
itself!
me!
Take that! Here we go! Here we go!
What the hell?
Take that! Down below! There's no match for you! There's still a bunch left! Preparing to run! Abort! Abort!
Mission
I'm kind of impressed. Don't try it. Still a bunch left. Preparing to run. Abort! Abort! No enemies left. You can break it.
Cross you! Check this!
Weak point. That is
Gotcha! Eat this! Go to hell!
to the side.
Eat this! Gotcha! Eat this! Gotcha!
Holy Ray! An enemy! Yeah! What are we gonna do? There are so many enemies! I love being a car! Abort! Stand your ground! Here we go! Still a long road ahead. An enemy!
Like this!
Yeah! Look at how many there are!
Come and get
Save me!
Like this! It's over!
Take this! We're on! Two? You can do better! Here we go! It's over than before! Two enemies left!
You're out!
Do it!
Let's bust them up!
Now just don't forget what it is! An enemy! Yeah! What are we gonna do? An enemy! That's a lot of enemies! What do we do to deserve this?
Gotcha!
Here we go! You can do it! I believe!
Bust them up!
What's wrong, Dingus? Only two? You can go that road ahead. It's a raid! Everything up for
Come and
himself!
get me! You like this? Not some job!
Here we go!
You like hot?
Your fighting style is so crazy! Don't focus on how many you have! Just here we go! Here we go! Don't imagine anytime! Only one let's all gang up on the poor thing! There are only 3 enemies. No problem,
No
right?
problem.
Take this!
Out of my way!
Amazing! One down! You going through the door? Better be careful.
Not so fast!
Enemy spotted, and I don't want to fight, so that's a problem. Enemy spotted, and I don't want to fight, so that's It's a raid! Everything up for
I'll pull you
himself!
away! You like nothing? You like hot hell! I should know that was
Now take this! Yeah! Don't focus on how many you have! More than before!
to the ground!
Here we go!
Let's end this! True strength. Hey, now.
Enemy spotted! If you're gonna run, now's your chance! I smell treasure!
Hot!
Find it, find it, find it!
You like this?
That's a lot of enemies! What do we do to
Jump,
deserve
jump.
this? Release
That's
your
a right.
energy!
Jump.
Now you can!
Hot!
Feel
Check
it
this
like your
out!
left! Preparing your right! Hard mark! What's wrong, baby?
Hot! It's over!
Left! You can do it! Leave! One enemy remains! Let's hang up on the board! Still a long road ahead. Enemy spotted! And I don't want to fight, so that's a problem. Enemy spotted! We're totally surrounded! Well,
No problem.
I saw
Hot!
ya.
Jump! I summon thee!
Let's go!
All day!
Preparing to run!
Hot! Hot! It's over!
Holy right! Oh, good, a safe spot. I could use a breather. Oh, I just had a sight. There are only 3 enemies. No problem,
Yamato!
right?
Gotcha! Yeah! No problem. You're out!
Let's all gang up on the poor thing! I smell treasure. Find it, find it, find it!
Asahi, is that who I think it is?
No mistaking it. We might not have found Cannon, but with that clothing and hair, it's gotta be.
Kotomi!
Ugh, rabble. Introduce yourselves.
Hey,
You!
long time no see.
How dare you remember me? And after I strictly forbade you from doing so. And do I see you breathing and blinking your eyes? Unacceptable. I told you not to do either within 1 meter of me. In fact, I still haven't given you permission to talk to me. So get out of my sight, right now!
The hell's this chick's problem?
Chick? Did you just call me a chick? I am none other than Kotomi Sanada, and to non-Neanderthals that name carries with it considerable distinction. Yet you worthless maggot, you waste of flesh, you dare call me a chick? Huh. Know your place! Though perhaps the gravest insult is to see my image reflected in your nauseating corneas.
What?
Kotomi, we've been looking for you.
Did you not hear my unspoken edict not to call me by my given name? Or do your unevolved ears find the language of man too complicated and overwhelming to fathom? It wearies me listening to uneducated primates trying in vain to communicate their simple ideas.
You know, you shouldn't speak to people that way.
Saki, let me handle this one. Hey, Kotomi, we're really not your enemies, honest.
I don't think you understand how this works.
Huh?
The only one who can determine whether or not you're my enemy is me.
The enemy's all alone.
You aren't even worth my time.
Pull you away!
Blind us!
Keep going! Don't hear it,
Let's go!
What it is?
Not so
Hear it,
Round X!
A moment unguarded. Stay.
Got more in me.
A moment unguarded. Stay.
Pushing up.
Here into the abyss. Now you've done it. Here into the
Got more in me.
Here into the abyss. A moment unguarded. Still a long road ahead.
Now I can do even better!
You about done now?
Kotomi, please. We really don't want to fight with you. Would you just hear us out?
You are not worthy to call me by my given name. Address me as Lady Sonata, or don't address me at all! What is wrong with all of you? How can you just stroll into someone's world uninvited with mud still on your boots?
Yoshino's really worried about you.
Did you say Yoshino?
I did. And you've got her worried sick. She's worried about you, Koto. It's like there's a part of her missing when you're not there.
I still won't go back. I've been searching for this for so long now. Searching and searching, high and low since I was just a little girl. And now, I finally found it. A world all my own. Created just for me. If you do see Yoshino, however, I want you to give her a message from me. Tell her I have found where I belong, and I am never coming home.
Oh, but...
So that's how you intend to run away from reality then?
Hey, Saki, take it easy on her.
Asaki, you stay out of this.
What do you mean, exactly?
This is a cozy place you have here. It really is like living in a dream. The whole landscape was shaped by your own desires.
That's absolutely right. This is my world. And if you understand that, you should have no trouble getting out.
That's not happening. I'm destroying this place. It's a delusion, so it's my job to nullify it.
Going a little overboard, Hoshino.
And by doing so, I will protect Akihabara and the entire world from being overrun by delusion.
You really are off your rocker. Are you some champion of justice now? Nullifying delusions? Saving the world? For whose benefit exactly?
Well, obviously, that would be...
Exactly. You are sticking your nose where it doesn't belong. Even elementary schoolers know better than that. Tell me, whom have I been inconveniencing here? And in what way? Go on, answer me.
Well,
I said, answer me!
but this delusion has to be destroyed.
The world has shunned me. Therefore, I now choose to shun the world. But this is my world. My own world. Just for me. So, pray tell.
Huh?
This world you choose to protect? Will it have a place for me in it?
A lone girl is rejected by the world. So she rejects it right back. She makes a world all her own. A lone girl is chosen by the world. So she, in turn, chooses it. But that, too, is a world all her own. A world here and a world there. Whose world is reflected in one's eyes? The answer will come. Just think on it. Perhaps through this, those two could reach an understanding. In the present, past, and even the future. My, that certainly does sound like an eventful encounter.
Still no trace of Canon, though, and the delusion remains unnullified.
Yeah, because we weren't allowed to nullify it.
We were basically thrown out.
I'm sure it was simply too precious a place. She wanted no one to encroach upon it.
So are you saying we should just leave it be?
Not exactly. I'm just thinking out loud here. One person can never truly get in the head of another. A person's feelings are all her own, and hers alone. And the truest of those feelings are hidden away, deep in the recesses of her heart.
What are our options then? Is there nothing we can...
Yes, it's true that one can never know another's true feelings. However, that doesn't mean you can't try, right?
Try?
Why is she smiling? Why is she sad? Why is she crying? Each of these is a reaction, is it not? It stands to reason there's a reason for each one.
So, aura of mystery aside, you're saying we never really understood how Katomi felt. Or maybe never even tried to.
If only we could get a better idea of what's going on in her head.
She's not exactly rolling out the red carpet, though, is she?
But that doesn't mean there's no way in. Isn't there someone who knows all there is to know about Katomi?
You mean Yoshino?
Atta girl. Yoshino and Katomi were practically inseparable.
Oh man, why didn't I think of that? Great idea. Let's just find Yoshino and ask her all about Katomi.
And then do what with that information?
Well, we
If we learn that Kotomi needs her delusion, do we just give up on nullifying it?
To deflate the bubble or not to deflate? It's a big question. So why not wait till you know more to answer it? Your first step should simply be to get to the heart of the problem. Get to know the girl, then decide what to do.
Get to know her, huh?
Are you okay, Saki?
Oh, no, it's nothing. Do you have any idea where we could find Yoshino at this time of day?
You might have some luck looking for her on Junk Street.
Understood. Thank you very much.
Before you go, though, Saki, I'd just like you to bear one thing in mind. While you seek to destroy delusions and Kotomi seeks only to embrace hers, you two are more alike than you might admit.
Huh?
Hey, a clothing store! Wonder if they have anything in my size. I'm thirsty! Can we stop for a second and buy stuff? There's about to be an event of some kind. I can feel it.
Oh, hey.
Okay, Spill, what are you buying? I've never seen an otaku eyeball Romandarake that hard without something in mind.
I'm not eyeballing anything. Just remembered an errand I've got to take care of.
An errand, huh?
Damn it.
Tell me, my dear Yamato. Tell me the object of thy desire, and together the two of us shall make it a reality.
I told you I'm not buying anything for myself here.
Oh, sure you aren't. So let's say we go pay Fosmap a little visit.
Why?
Because you obviously are looking for something.
I am not. But if you're so desperate to go to Fosmap that you'd construct such a lie, then fine. I'll babysit you.
Alrighty, now we're getting somewhere. Off we go! We made it, Yamato. Now go, be free, bask in the fields of otaku goods and electronics.
You're the one who wanted to come here.
Right, so I guess that means you'll be waiting outside for me then?
I guess I'll come in.
So, did you find it?
Did I find what?
Whatever you'd parked yourself in front of the anime Blu-ray section the whole time to find.
That must have been your imagination.
Oh, my imagination, right. Well, whatever. I'm not judging.
I saw you hanging around the anime Blu-rays yourself. What'd you end up buying?
Just a box set of Mobile Engineer Force Tech in the Shell, that's all.
For real?
Oh, you've heard of it?
I mean, I guess. Bunch of engineering students with robots or whatever?
Yeah, exactly. I totally dig the scene in episode 3 when they first mobilize. It gets you crazy pumped.
Oh, give me a break. Everyone says that. Ugh, no one ever gets what that show is really about. Listen up, Tachibana. The real heart of Meph Tits is in the final half of the second to last episode. You know, the infamous episode 11 with the space monster invasion. You'd think the Force would team up and take him out, but not in Meph Tits. Oh no, the monsters break through and manage to destroy everything. The heroes are done, but they keep fighting all through the credit sequence and into the next episode preview. And all for naught. Then episode 12 rolls around, and it's 6,000 years later. Humanity's had to wait for a new generation of hero. That hits the audience like a sucker punch. Where do you go after the devastation of Earth? The future! Genius! I mean, I had to scrape my jaw up off the floor with a spatula.
You're quite the fan.
You bet I am not. My older brother watches it, so I just catch bits of it whenever he has it on. That's all.
Very believable. Anyways, we've got some more looking to do. There's another FOSS map around here just waiting for us.
Oh, I got nothing better to do.
I'm thirsty. Can we stop for a second, buy stuff?
And so our search begins.
Go on ahead. I'll be out.
Yeah. But did I mention this place has an entire corner dedicated to the work of famed director Osamu Hikida?
What?
Who knows? A place like this might even have something hard to find.
I've changed my mind. I think I will head in there after all.
There's a rare smile. I take it you found what you were looking for?
I wasn't looking for anything, so...
Please. Then what's in that shopping bag hanging from your arm? What did you get?
Show me the money.
Hey! Let go!
What have we got here?
Oh, I want to see too.
Give it back, you pink punk!
Jeez Louise, Yamato. This is not the kind of stuff I figured you'd be into.
Let me see, Pinkun.
Damn it, Tachibana!
Huh. Pinkun's right. This doesn't seem like your jam. I mean, isn't this the new live-action movie adaptation of Magical Girl Pure Stars?
Just give it back already!
Okay, sorry. So, that's what you've been looking for all this time?
It's what my older brother was looking for!
I've never seen Yamato move that fast.
His older brother, huh? But that's a show targeted at young girls.
go in? Well, if it isn't Master Asahi. Today's another beautiful day, isn't it? In weather like this, I just want to yell out to passersby, "Go to the beach or something, you dumbass!"
Are you broken?
I've been looking all over for you, young miss.
Young miss? Are you referring to Nana?
So this is where you've been hiding, eh? Come now. It's time to go home.
Master Asahi, hit the bricks!
What the... Nana?
Where do I go? Where? Oh, of course, the back alley. There shouldn't be any people there. They call me Pink, Pink Shark, 'cause I'm a card shark, baby. I think we lost him, but that was a really close call.
Who the heck was that?
He,
Young miss, you can run, but you can't hide. You must return home this instant, young miss. If you don't...
I have no plans to go back, so I'd appreciate it if you would just back off and leave me alone.
But young miss...
Stop calling me that. When will you get it through your thick skull that I'm Nana now, of love and peace? Come on, Master Asahi. We're on the lam again. Try to keep up.
Nana? The hell?
We should be safe for sure this time.
Nana, who the hell was that guy? I swear my life just flashed before my eyes.
Well,
Do you not want to talk about it?
Never thought I'd run into you here of all places.
who is it now?
Huh. Don't tell me you've forgotten. Ever since you trounced me, I've been pouring every last bit of my blood, sweat, and tears into my training.
I trounced you?
Playing dumb, are we? You know exactly what I mean. I'm talking about the Might Club.
Master Asahi, we need to run again right now.
Ugh, this is getting really old now.
You taking it safe, Break? Be careful you don't overwrite the wrong file. Okay, this time I'm absolutely sure we're safe. Sorry to get you mixed up in all of this.
I have literally no idea what's going on here. What's... What was it that guy was saying? Might Club?
Oh, that? He didn't say Might Club, he said Mighty Cubs, that idol group where the boys all dress as boxing bears.
But he said you trounced him.
I think we both misheard that. What he said was, I renounced him.
You're not very good at this.
I am too. I renounced him because he said the Mighty Cubs weren't cute. But with those fake little plushy noses.
Okay, let's just say that's fine and move on, shall we? What I really want to know is, who are the Makishima family?
How do you know about them?
Oh, right, the time loop. She must have forgotten all about our previous encounter.
Who told you? And how much do you know about the Makishimas?
So, you're actually invoking the name of the Makishima family now, young miss? Young miss, please be reasonable. You must return home. Your father's.
This discussion is over. Woe unto he who persists in trying to take me home.
But young miss.
Woe unto he. We're going to have to do this the hard way, aren't we? Asahi, will you give us a minute? Looks like this is to be the site of today's battlefield. And we're in bad company.
Nana?
I won't show any mercy. If my words don't convince you to let me go, then maybe you'll listen to my fist! Ah! Flying knuckle bomb! I can't be stopped now! Secret technique of the Makishima style, Naughty Nandi Kesbara's Sparkling Wave Cannon!
I am bested.
This pointless bout has disgraced my fist with its pointlessness.
Holy crap, that was amazing! I've never seen that technique before.
So cool! Are they like shooting an action movie or some junk?
Is this real life? Are they doing on-location filming for Battle Maid Ren Marahoshi?
I think maybe some innocent bystanders might have seen that.
Is he going to be all right?
I should expect no less of the young miss. A thorough defeat, and not a single vital organ damaged.
Oh, good, he's fine.
That ought to teach you to give up when the giving's good. I'm no young miss, you got that? I'm Nana Nanao.
But
And I'm headed back to work. Master Asahi, once again, I'm terribly sorry to have roped you into this mess.
I, don't mind, really, I think.
Thank you very much for your understanding.
young miss, please wait!
My understanding, huh? That's not the word I'd use. And is Nana a mage or something? I mean...
I can't be stopped now! Secret technique of the Makishima style, Naughty Nandi Kesbara's Sparkling Wave Cannon!
Secret technique of the Makishima style? I mean, could that be any more on the nose?
You taking a safe break? Be careful you don't overwrite the wrong file. Hey, a clothing store! Wonder if they have anything in my size.
Excuse me, Yoshino?
Oh, if it isn't, I'm very sorry, but who might you be again? In fact, I'm fairly certain we haven't met before. Is there something I can help you with?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I guess you haven't.
Well, that makes this significantly more awkward. Yoshino, we know you don't know us, but we have a request. Can you tell us about Katomi?
You want to know about the mistress?
Yeah, we'd like to know more about her. And this is totally not due to guilty consciences or anything. No way. We just, well...
Asahi, stop. Seriously. Not helping. I'm so sorry about him. What he meant to say is, we've heard some rumors that the young mistress of the Sonata family has gone missing. And while we might not be able to offer much help, we've gathered together to aid in the search.
Are you friends of hers from school? No, that wouldn't be possible since she doesn't go to school.
We're people who might become her friends in the future, so we want to know everything there is to know.
Become friends with the mistress? I mean no offense, but that hardly seems likely.
Friends or not, please tell us whatever you can. What's driven Kotomi to become the way she is?
Are you saying you've met the mistress?
Well, in a manner of speaking.
Well, first, I must thank you for taking an interest in her. It makes me happier than you could know to be able to speak with other people about the mistress like this.
What do you mean by that exactly?
Mistress Katomi is the heir to a noble family that has long prospered here in Akihabara. However, the headmaster and mistress were terribly busy with work. They moved overseas when the mistress was still but a little girl. This was over 10 years ago, and they still only return home to Japan once a year at best. Any child would feel isolated in such a situation, and try as I might, I have failed to quell her loneliness. Which is why she made her many friends.
So she did make friends?
Yes, but perhaps I should have used the word created rather than made, out of blank white sheets of paper.
So the dolls in that delusion were...
Ko began to close herself off in her room and invited her friends to live in the dollhouse the headmaster sent. That room became her life. To anyone else, it was empty, but to her, it was packed floor to ceiling with friends.
So in the end, Kotomi just really wanted friends?
That's what I'd always thought, but I was never able to succeed in giving her what she desired. And now she's gone, vanishing right before my very eyes.
Thank you for taking the time to tell us all that.
And thank you as well. The chance to speak to you about the mistress lifts my spirits. This has been quite a mysterious day, as I've been approached not once, but twice with questions about the mistress.
Twice?
Yes. Earlier, people calling themselves the Akihabara Freedom Fighters came inquiring about her as well.
The Freedom Fighters?
There's no time to waste. Let's go.
Whoa, now, hold up. Saki, you need to calm yourself down.
I can't. Not when the Freedom Fighters are so far ahead of us. I'm going after them. I trust you won't be far behind.
Did I say something I shouldn't have, perhaps?
Not at all. Don't worry about her. Sorry to get you wrapped up in all this. Well, whether we're the ones who find her or not, I hope Kotomi comes back to you soon. We'll do all we can, okay?
If you should find her, I'd ask that you please give her a message. Tell her that I will always be waiting for her, no matter how long it takes.
Okay, time to see if we can catch up with Saki. Let's move, people!
It's a personal computer Pega store! Let's get some upgrades! You taking a safe break? Be careful you don't overwrite the wrong file. A delusion scape. We gonna go in? Oh, good, a safe spot. a breather. Enemy spotted, and I don't want to fight, so that's a problem. I smell treasure. Find it, find it, find it! An enemy! Yeah! What are we gonna do? Oh, I just had a psychic
You like
flash.
this?
There's treasure nearby, there it is! Enemy spotted, and I don't want to fight, so that's a problem. Enemy spotted, and I don't want to fight, so that's a problem. An enemy! Yeah! What are we gonna do? Enemy spotted! If you're gonna run, now's your... An enemy! Yeah! What are we gonna do? An enemy! Yeah! What are we gonna do? I smell treasure. Find it, find it, find it! A door! Don't forget to knock. An enemy! Yeah! What are we gonna do? You going through the door? Better be careful. Enemy spotted! If you're gonna run, now's your chance! Enemy spotted! And I don't want to fight, so that's a problem. An enemy! Yeah! What are we gonna do?
There she is!
And not a freedom fighter to be seen, thank goodness.
Hey, doesn't it look like those two are talking about something?
You've been feeling pretty lonely all this time, haven't you, Kotomi?
Ugh, why have you dragged yourself back here? Didn't I tell you never to darken my doorway again? Not that I'm shocked you've forgotten, since you have the kind of memory that would fill a goldfish with confidence.
Kotomi, listen to me. Why don't we leave this place together, you and I? Back to the real world. The true world. A world where there are lots and lots of fun things just waiting for us. Like grapes. So delicious. And you can buy all sorts of things from these quaint little stores with cute owners. If you wanted, we could even go look at clothes together. And...
Is this some kind of joke? Who would ever be caught dead spending time with the likes of you?
You wanted friends, though, right? You've been dealing with soul-crushing loneliness for a long, long time, right? Well, I'll be your friend, if you want. So come on. Let's head back to the real world together, okay? You can't just stay in a place like this forever. You just can't.
What do you mean by a place like this? I don't know what you've heard, or where you heard it, but what could a trash woman like you possibly know about me? Your utter foolishness and uppity pride are both unwanted and unwelcome. Do the world a favor and disappear from it. Did you really think your pathetic attempts at pandering to my psyche would get me to do a sudden 180? You are to stop trying to get into my head right this very instant.
I wasn't pandering. I was completely serious.
Serious? Ha! You're a hypocrite, that's all you are.
No, I'm not.
And you still haven't answered my question from yesterday either.
What are you talking about?
Okay, break it up.
Asahi, Ryu, Yamato.
I heard the whole thing. And I know you. You're not a hypocrite. You wouldn't say all that unless you really, really meant it. But you also need to think about how it must have sounded from Kotomi's perspective. Say you do lead her out of here? What will you do with this place afterward?
You know,
So you'll destroy this delusion? Even though it's come from Katomi's heart and represents her dearest wish? Even I'd have some trouble believing that someone planning something like that would want to be friends.
That's not true!
Impressive. One wretch's words are actually making sense now.
But Katomi, you have to understand something too. Saki really, truly, genuinely wants to make friends with you. Even if you dismiss everything else she's saying, you shouldn't dismiss that.
She plans on destroying my world.
But I have to! If I don't nullify the delusions, they'll start to eat away at reality!
But if you do nullify this delusion, the only world that's ever been kind to me will be gone.
Still, even if your delusion is gone, you'll have me standing by your side.
Give it up, Saki.
Why? Why are you stopping me?
Because you just don't get it.
Get what? What don't I get? Saki, you've all been helping me nullify delusions this whole time. You've protected the world for the good of all people.
And who are these people exactly?
All of them. They are who they are. They're the reason I do all of this. Saki, how could you? Even you, Pinkoon? Why? Tell me why? What have I done wrong? If we don't nullify the delusions, the real world will be eaten by lies. And the world will...
Saki, are you really doing this for the world's sake?
I see. I'm sorry. I was wrong.
Hey, are you...
This world doesn't need the likes of me, does it?
Hold on!
Where are you going? Nice to see she finally gets it. Saki, wait!
How about y'all wait, right where you're standing?
Yoo-hoo!
Boss?
I warned you not to get in our way, but you just wouldn't listen.
We found you here yesterday with your ass freshly kicked, you know.
I was just caught unawares is all. That cannon's a real coward. Attacking a guy from behind like that.
Just the two of you today?
Two's all we need to handle a half-pint delusion like this. Especially now that I'm prepared.
Get out of the way, you drawling doofus!
Why? You planning on running after your friend even after she abandoned you? This little missy's right. You're pathetic.
Wait, what? Are you guys having a fight with Saki?
I'm sorry, but I really don't have the time to explain. I really just need you guys to get out of our way.
But Asahi, if we leave this spot now, then Katomi will have to face down the freedom fighters all by herself.
What, you fellas planning on going AWOL too then?
Answer the question, soldier!
Boss, Akari, I know we've had our differences, and I know I'm asking a lot here. But just for today, would you please stand aside and let us through? Oh, and leave this poor girl alone.
Ooh, I'd like that too, very much.
Ditto. What's gotten into you? You eat something that didn't agree with you? Like hell are we freedom fighters gonna listen to some punk kid's request? If the fate of AKIBA's on the line, we ain't never gonna stand down.
Okay, you guys win. We're gonna go back to our hideout now and call it a day.
What the Akari? Heck are you doing taking matters into your own hands? I'm the boss for a reason, remember?
But boss, this is what you're always telling me. You said when somebody's in trouble, we should always listen to their requests.